kicking no devil in the ass. Devil doing pretty goddamn good. Devil's pretty successful here in the land of the hellos. Devil doing pretty damn good. It's many people. I checked Cecil Rhodes. Check the Rothschild. There's a moment when they all say, you know, look like there ain't no God. I'm getting with the devil. Because he look like he doing better than God's doing. Now everybody swear they good in God. Now let's have a little check here, right? Let's have a little check. Y'all tell me what's better. Now this ain't got nothing to do with me or you personally. You tell me what's better. A lion vegetarian or a truth-telling pork eater? What's better? So don't put petty pressure on each other about who's the blackest by what you ate. It's what you did with what you ate. Right? But see, we got a lot of ways where we put the thing on each other, and by putting the thing on each other, we hold each other back on irrelevant shit. See, I watch a lot of people play black on each other. I'm blacker than you. And then they do the black thing on each other and don't nothing get done. The enemy remains. What's a nice white neighborhood around here? Roxborough, where else? What's the name? Ballaghenwig. What? Mainline. How about we have a meeting in their neighborhood one day? How about we just go walk around there one day? Just single file line on the sidewalk. Just walk there till we get tired. I guarantee you if we didn't touch one person or say one thing, the police, the tank, and the rest will show up. But you need to see them. Unless you know they're there, you won't always operate like you know it can happen at any minute. Our people believe the white man. We believe he's going to be in the position he in forever. Therefore, we ain't trying to do nothing. We need to know, be able to do the type of thing that makes him unable to sleep at night. I'm proud that I have caused many white people cancer. I'm proud of that. The cancer is that when their name goes in the tape, when their name goes in the tape and the tape goes anywhere, if y'all come to me, people I've never seen in my life, and told me about what tapes and this and things you heard, I ain't even in control of that. That thing got a life of its own. I couldn't stop it if I wanted to. But once he knows his name goes in there, he don't know which one of you gonna give him what he got coming. But once his name goes out, every time he rolls his ass over in that bed, he thinks when you might be at his door. And you need to have that pressure on them. Just last Sunday, I was in Wheeling, West Virginia, where the Rockefeller family went. One of the Rockefellers went to West Virginia. On our way out of there, we heading back to Washington. In fact, this the next night. We heading back to Washington, and I hear a radio show in Chicago. We in the hills of Pennsylvania. In fact, why is it on Pennsylvania where the highway signs in, they look like the little ketchup bottle? Well, why didn't y'all name their name when I was hollering out them names? They in Delaware? Oh, okay. Ain't they signs in Pennsylvania? In Pennsylvania, ain't they ones got the ketchup thing on the highway? Look like the label of Heinz ketchup, got the highway number in it. Ain't that this the spot? Okay then. They in Pittsburgh. They on the campus too? The Campbell family? Yeah, fuck them too. Right. Now, yes, shame. But we got to do this because people love these people. They sit up and say, oh, you wonder maybe he'll do all right, maybe one day. Fuck that, they never coming around. The ones we're after are never coming around. Never, ever. I don't care what you say, what you do, what you show for whatever they've done, they are never coming around. So they have to be asked to leave or they have to be forced to go. And that's the only thing that's going to get us out of the jam we in, else they're going to kill our ass. And that's just straight. Ain't no crook in that. Now, I don't care if I'll never get the money. They're going to come get us if we don't stop and prepare to stop them. And when you put their name out there, and when you walk that street, and they're in that street, and you know who they are, that scares them because if you look at them carefully, they're wide open for your influence. Here's a man sitting way at the top of the hill in a $300 house. Close off 2 roads and walk up in his glass window one night with 5 people and see if he don't do everything he can do. If he got 400 million, he'll give you 10 million just to walk out that room and don't kill him. I'm telling you, white people, influential white people that have hurt our race are not suffering from an overdose of retaliation. They have never been chased. No one has ever come to some conclusion about all their bad behavior. So I present to you, hear ye, tonight the white supremacists are on trial. I am the prosecutor, you are the grand jury, and it's my job to present to you the evidence to get these indictments. Right? Now I offer you, in the conspiracy to aid and abet the killing of the white race, I offer to you the United Way as a spot you should go to get some relief. One, you should all stop giving your money there, and two, you should go find out who they gave the money to. Just as a check. You go do that, you'll be in good shape. Good shape, good shape. What's the biggest bank in Philadelphia? What's the name? Core State? First Pennsylvania? What's the name of the chairman? What's the name of the chairman? What? Terry Larson. That's the name of the chairman? Y'all sure? Who worked there? I tell you, he know, right? Right? Okay, keep your eye on him. Get your money out the white banks. Get your money out of all the banks. I got to be honest with you. Any bank that's under the control of the U.S. government, get your money out their bank. Your money is safer in a sock under your pillow than in their bank. That's what I'm telling you honestly. Now, Dale Jones, don't take all this money tonight and put it in no bank. Hide it. Because that thing ain't safe. Got to stay off of them. How many of y'all in here got credit cards? How many of y'all in here owe white people money? Y'all lying. Let me see, get your hands up. How many of y'all in here owe white people money? Okay, the tip is if we win, you free. If we win, debt's over. Now, I want to tell you something. In carefully studying revolution, every time there was a revolution, everyone got overthrown but the moneylender. Every time there was a revolution, everybody got overthrown but the moneylender. Just the other day, I had an article up here where the Ukrainians had a meeting, right? The meeting was over. What we gonna do with the debt from Gorbachev, Brezhnev, Andropov, Khrushchev, and the rest of them? Said, what we gonna do with the debt? So this announcement here this is LA Times, Saturday, March 14th, 1992. Ukraine agrees to pay its share of the Soviet debt. After intense pressure from Western bankers, including a threat to cut off foreign credits, Ukraine on Friday agreed to accept collective responsibility for the estimated $68 billion debt left by the Soviet Union when it dissolved. It didn't dissolve, it was revolted. But why, when there was a revolution, was there a desire for the last group to pay the debts of the ones they overthrew? Now there's a little hip in there. Got to pick up on this. Have y'all seen that South African thing? Y'all seen the South African thing? Here's the Financial Times. You might not see this much. Where the cameraman? This the camera right there? Put the close-up on. So y'all got to work. Who working the cameras tonight? Ain't nobody working the camera? Y'all got to work. See, I jump off the picture. See, I ain't on the picture now. See, they lazy. They had to get up and work the camera. There you go. What about the other camera? Is both them cameras go to the same house? Different house? How many houses you got in there? Ain't but one house? All right. This article right here. This is the Financial Times, February 8th, 1992. Now, many of you might not get this newspaper. It costs $1.25 a day. This is one of the best newspapers on the planet. Not because it's truthful, but because this is where the white money boys talk. And it's always important for us to listen to the money boys because them the baddest of the white boys. Right? Check. Now, let me catch you chasing no damn Klan. Because they don't run First Penn or University of Penn, nor Temple. They don't run shit in Philadelphia, right? Except for their house or their barn or their yard or their outhouse or some shit like that. Now, the article here says, Mandela calms investors' fears. Mandela. Now, on my way through this lecture, I got to give you a couple of little updates. The anti-apartheid movement has officially failed. It fucked up. It let the white man off the hook and he ain't done shit. He ain't done shit. I got articles up here like This is in Dayton. I was just in Dayton. Here's the story, an end to apartheid. It's on the vote, right? They had to vote, and the headlines is, when the clerk shit passed, the end of apartheid. Now, any of you, like I know, like you know, the shit ain't stopped. In fact, they had proposed that the damn election ain't gonna be till 96. But the white boys say it's over, right? And by acquiescence, it's so, because we ain't said it ain't so. Now, I make a point to this. The African Revolution was the fuse point for the world revolution. The African Revolution was the fuse for the world revolution, and if you dissipate or dissolute or bust down that one, you busted down your own. Now, Mandela is here in the Financial Times. See, this ain't in the local Philadelphia Inquirer or some shit like that. This ain't in the local stuff. Because they don't want the masses of the people, especially the people who gave up the 9 million to send them back to Africa with the 9 million. There's no black group in America with $9 million in it. So he left here with 9 million. That all didn't come from us. But anyway, Mandela made a determined effort yesterday to reassure the international business community about the economic policies of the post-apartheid South Africa. Now, this was right before the vote. Now, the only way the rich white boys was going to keep throwing the money down to help the de-clerk thing pass was if the brothers who would take over would agree not to fuck with the money. Check. See, they'll let you take over. Good could take over, but he couldn't fuck with the money. In fact, they set up a financial control board, didn't they? To take control of the money. Same shit they got in New York. Same shit they got in Cleveland, same shit they got in Chicago, same shit they got in LA, same shit they got everywhere we took over. Check. Now, 5 of y'all gonna fall asleep when we start fucking with the white money people, because everybody think that's boring. If living ain't worth staying awake for, then take your ass on to sleep. The ANC statement on foreign debt. I want you to hear this because I want you to know what you fell for, because we still got to work our way out of this dilemma. The dilemma is that the anti-apartheid movement failed because it failed to put pressure on the real power holders in South Africa. The real power holders are the Anglo-American Corporation, the De Beers Diamond people, the Consolidated Gold, them Hasidic Jewish people up there in New York with them long beard, black hat wearing fuckers running around 46th Street up there. They need their ass kicked. They need their ass kicked. You can say it, Steve Coakley said, them Hasidic Jewish people that control 80% of the diamonds that come to America from South Africa need their ass kicked, and you need to kick their ass. Check. Now, hold it, stop now. You're going to have to kick the nigga's ass in New York first, because the nigga up there sitting right around him don't want to fuck with him. Check. See, the nigga sitting right there got enough informants in the street to make them not even believe when they want to do anti-apartheid to take their ass over there. In New York, they don't fuck with them. So somewhere in Philadelphia and Washington and Chicago, a flank gonna have to go into New York to fuck with them, because New York ain't gonna fuck with them. Because they paid not to. You don't get paid in New York when you fuck with them. That's why I'm not on LIB. Check. And I'll never be on the motherfucker either. And I don't give a fuck, because you can see we don't need them to talk to each other. It's not even a debate with anyone outside our community. All this is for us. We're all that matters. You're the jury. They on trial. They in trouble. You not. Now, the ANC says on page 3 of the February 8, 1992 Financial Times, the ANC accepts as general policy that a future democratic state has an obligation to pay the foreign debts which were incurred by the president-passed regime. Now, in case you don't know, that means that everything that de Klerk did, everything that Botha did, everything that Voystra did, and all the rest of them, that the next group in gonna pay all the debt. What was the debt for? To pay the fucking ass Israeli government for the military equipment that they bought. Now, why would Mandela want to pay their stanky asses? In fact, Mandela needs to take his ass back to jail. You might not like that. You might not like that. You might not like that, but you ain't seeing it straight. Why they holding murder over Winnie Mandela's head till they sign the fucking agreement? They ain't gonna let this sister free till he sign over the African souls. Them African souls been sold once, brother. You can't resell them. Now I'm telling you, because we going to start some shit in Africa. Africa needs some African and American help. Yes. This sister is leaving the country. I just saw Winnie Mandela in Los Angeles. How's she gonna leave the country with a murder beef on her? She been found guilty, y'all. What's the deal? How many years she gonna go before she gets sentenced? To 96, 95, 98? Why are we still sleeping through the shit that the white boy pulling? Every time you pick up your tomorrow paper, count up them diamond sellers in your paper. Look at every white store in your neighborhood selling a diamond. That's who the fuck we after. And don't tell me you're gonna free Africa when they're selling diamonds in your community. Cause this shit don't match. It don't match. This ain't gonna be fun tonight. It don't match. So they need some help because they done fucked up. It's over. I don't know who in here was in the anti-apartheid movement, but I would just go to tell you personally that the shit failed. And it failed because the ones who led it didn't have the courage to call the names of the ones that were doing it. Andy Young and Jesse Jackson and many of the other people, some of the people that people love, they not chasing no Oppenheimer family. Ain't no Oppenheimer getting chased. Ain't no diamond seller dying for what he did to kill our race. In fact, brother mentioned the syphilis experiment in Tuskegee. Every city I go in, I say, give me the name of a doctor who did the shit. See, the doctor could be at your hospital. You don't even know. And the first time ever, I gave the brother a fee tape. First time ever, I was just at Cincinnati Technical College last week. Brother stood up, had him a black book, opened up to that page and read the names of the doctors. He ain't never forgot, and he pledged his life to get them. Some of them are still working in other cities. But the point is, we all need to have known who they were, and we should make sure they ain't got a safe place to go. Because you can fuck us in one city and go to another city and do real good because we don't keep score.